Hello everybody. In this video, let us discuss how to ingest data into a summary index, especially by using a collect command. In the previous video, we have discussed what is a summary index and how to ingest the data into a summary index by scheduling a particular report. So I recommend you to see that particular video before watching this video. I am leaving the particular cards over here about that particular video. You can always check that video before coming to this one. So without any delay, now let us see how to ingest the data into a summary index by using a command, especially collect as the particular command. In order to do that one, let me go to my Splunk interface. Already I have opened my Splunk interface and I'll be logging in. So once after logging in, so we have used the index called net index in the other video. Let me take the same index. So where this index contains some e-commerce site related data, right, where it contains 3 source types, and we have used this particular source type, especially the particular access underscore combined underscore w cookie. So again I'll be taking that one and I'll be having the events and fields once after checking with this one. And again what we have done, we have took the information related to the user who has used the particular machine and accessed the particular website. So client IP and product ID I have taken, so which product he has used, and the category that the product belongs to, and the status of the web page, that is whether the web page has rendered properly or not. This particular information we have taken and we have ingested this particular data into the summary index. And apart from this, I have also taken the timestamp value as well, right? So this is the particular thing. So while ingesting the particular data, I have not ingested like that, but I have taken a particular transforming command which is top as the particular command, right? And whenever we are ingesting the data, what we have thought, we can always use the SI as the particular prefix. Okay, SI star we can always use, SI as the prefix we can always use for the transforming commands whenever you are trying to ingest the data into summary index. Whatever the transforming command may be, you can always start with SI. Okay, so that's why what I have done, if I want to get the particular things, okay, for the client IP, topmost client IPs if I want for this particular report. So I have not searched with this one, but instead what I have done, I have used SI. So the difference is that if I use top client IP as the particular command, right, I will be getting the client IP wise counts over here. Okay, so here also I have to add the timestamp value, right? And if I check with this one, I will be having the particular timestamp values and the client IPs and the counts associated to that one, right? This is the particular thing, but I have not such like this. What I have done, I have used SI over here, right? SI as the prefix, SI top. Okay, so now if I search with this one, what we have seen, we have got a particular field called CVP underscore reserved. Okay, whatever the count video have, it is named as CVP underscore reserved underscore count. This is the particular field that we have got, right? So, and again what we have discussed, so Splunk, whenever we are ingesting the particular thing, okay, so especially by scheduling a report, just like how we have seen in the other video, so it will be ingesting all the particular default fields. Just like if I add info as the particular field, see, I will be getting these particular fields, default fields, just like info underscore max underscore time, info underscore min underscore time, info underscore search underscore time, info underscore SID likewise, apart from the CVP underscore reserved underscore count. All these fields will also be ingested, right? We need not use add info. So at that time we have not used the add info. Directly if I say SI top, all these particular fields also will be, internal fields will also be ingested over there, right? So that is the particular thing that we have understood. Okay, so again if I put add info, duplicates 2 times it will be ingesting these particular fields, info underscore max underscore time, info underscore min underscore time. Likewise, whenever I use schedule reports, right? Whenever I schedule a particular report, and then what we have done, we have we have scheduled a particular time, right? For every 2 minutes we have triggered actually, okay, and then we have ingested that particular data, whatever the data that is generating at that particular point in time, that data we are pushing into the summary index, and the index that we have taken is the client IP counts, I think. Let me go to index, let me open another window, otherwise this window will be disturbed. If I go to settings and if I say indexes over here, yeah, client counts. Yeah, client counts is the particular index we have used as a summary index. And you see over here, if you see 304 MB is the current size, and 7.62 million events it has been ingested into the particular thing. Still now it is running actually. Even today also it is running. I have not stopped that one. It has become almost all 5 days. If I go to the particular settings tab, okay, and all configurations, and if I search for this one, client counts, client underscore counts, yeah, client underscore counts is the name, and if I search with this one, okay, see, still it is running. What I can do is that, so that's why, right, even if I search right now also, the data will be ingested. Okay, so for every 2 minutes it will be continuously ingesting like that only. Let me disable this one. If you want to check, you can always check. If I say, again, if I make a duplicate window, and if I go to my apps, search and reporting app, and if I say index equals to client counts, right, this is the particular index name, and if I search for all time, see, so many events will be having, and it will take a lot of time to search. See, almost all 4 lakh, 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs. Likewise, it is increasing. Okay, so likewise it will be increasing the particular count as well. So till this particular moment it will be increasing like that only. So what I can do, I can always disable this one. It is not required for us. Okay, so right now, and I will be clicking on disable. Okay, so this is the particular thing. So this is the index that we will be using, that already we have used, client counts, right? So now what I'll be doing, I'll be going over here, and this time I'll be trying to use the collect as the particular information, collect as the particular command, right? So in order to use collect as the particular command, so now I have to use add info. So whenever I am pushing, so if I want to backfill this information, whatever the client IP counts I do have, if I want to backfill that information, and if I want to push that information into summary index by using this particular collect command, so what I have to do, I have to use this add info. Otherwise, all the default fields will not be ingested, just like in the other case. So whenever we have scheduled a particular report, right, so this particular information is automatically ingested, even though if I do not use the command add info. Okay, that is what you have to understand. And now if I say collect as the particular, if I want to put this information as a backfill information into the particular summary index, whatever we have created, client counts. Okay, so what I have to do right now, to extend this one with a collect as the particular command, and I have to give the index name, index equals to client counts, right? This is the particular client counts, okay? So I can always ingest like this, and I do have a parameter for this one as well whenever I am ingesting, right? So if you want to ingest for testing purposes, what I can do, I can always use a parameter called as test mode. We'll be having a parameter called as test mode. By default, this is false. That means in the real time, it will be ingesting the data. Okay, it will be pushing the data into your particular summary index. But if I make it test mode equals to true, okay, then the data will not be ingested. That means you can always check before ingesting the particular data. Okay, you can always check likewise. So you can always use test mode equals to true whenever we want to check whether the particular data is coming correctly or not. Even in the search page itself, if you want to check, you can always check, and then you can always make it test mode equals to false. Okay, otherwise you can always make the test mode equals to true. Okay, so apart from that, okay, so if you do remember on the other day in the particular previous video, so we do have the particular field called as search and score name. So whenever we have created the particular summary index, okay, and whenever we have edited the summary index, and whenever we have given a particular field there, at the time what I have told, so that is not the field that will be automatically forming, just like your default fields like that. It won't represent the particular data, but what we can do in order to in order to have a particular name to that one, to identify, for identifying purposes, okay, you can always give a field name and you can always give a value. See, we have given search and score name as the field name, and this is the particular value we have given. So likewise here also, if you want to give such a particular field and a value, where we can always represent the particular data whatever we are ingesting, so you can always use the parameter, okay, called as marker as the parameter you can always use, and marker equals to, so I will be giving the same name over here so that we can find the difference, because I'll be ingesting into the same index, okay, so that we can find the difference. So search and score name only I'll be giving over here. Marker equals to search and score info equals to, this is what search and score name is the field we have got over here. So I'll be changing that. Search and score name, client counts is the value we have given. So here also search and score name equals to, so this time what I'll be doing, I'll be putting as collect underscore client underscore count, collect underscore client underscore count, so that we can always differentiate the data which has been ingested from the collect command and which has been ingested from the scheduled report. Okay, so that is the particular thing. Okay, and I can always close this double quotes over here. Okay, so this is the particular thing that I'll be doing. Okay, so now see, I don't want to ingest all time data over here, just like on the other day how we have seen, right? So here also only a particular day data I want to ingest. So what I'll be doing, I'll be going to advanced tab over here, and I'll be giving somewhere around, this is 5 years back data, 1894 D if I give, or else 1884 D if I give. Sorry for that. So I have to check somewhere around 1684 D maybe. Yeah, so this date, from this data onwards to 93 D I'll be putting. Yeah, so from 16th August 2020, because my data is 5 years old data. Okay, from 16th August 2020 to 17th August 2020, only that particular data only I want to ingest. Okay, so I have so what I have done, I have gone to the advanced tab over here, and whatever the days, okay, is there 5 years back days, okay, I have calculated and I have put it over here. That's what I have done. That's in days I have put. Okay, that's the only thing I have done over here. So now if I click on apply, okay, this will be applied and it has run. Okay, see, it has run the particular information over here. Okay, and let us check whether this particular data has been ingested or not. Okay, so how I can check? So that's it. I have run this one, right? So I have pushed the data into the summary index because I have used the collect command. So now what I have to do, I have to go over here and try to search this one. Index equals to client's count. Sorry, it won't be ingested because of the reason. Okay, I have put as search equals to test mode equals to true over here. So what I can do, I will make it to false first of all. Okay, and now if I search this again, let me search. Yeah, so, and if I go over here again and if I check right now, Yeah, now it has been searched over here. Twice I have clicked over here. That is the reason why I have got 3 source types over here. If you see, okay, 3 source types. So if you see, we would have three sources. We would have one source is the client underscore counts. What is the source? This is the actual source. Whenever we have ingested the data by using the particular scheduled search, right? Scheduled report. Okay, so at that time it has created the source as client underscore count. But now if you see over here, so this is the particular, it has pushed the data to a particular temporary path over here, okay, and from there it has pushed the data into the summary index. That's why it is showcasing the particular path over here. So that is the difference whenever you use collect as the particular command, and if you schedule the report, and if you ingest the data into the particular summary index. So it will be taking, whenever you schedule the particular report and ingest the data into summary index, it will be taking the name of the particular report itself directly. Otherwise, if you use the collect command, it will be giving you the temporary path, okay, where it is pushed initially, and from there it will be actually pushing into the particular summary index, right? That is what you have to understand, because 2 times I have done. See, for every time it is creating the particular path, temporary path, okay, and from there it is pushing into the summary index. So it has specified these 2 things over here. So again, if I say, again if I search over here, again if I search over here, and now come again, and if I again search this one, again it will be taking time, of course. Yeah, so now if you check over here, let us stop it, okay, and if you check it over here, see, it has taken 4 as the particular sources, because again it has added some other thing as well, okay. This time it has pushed 886 events over here. So likewise, whatever the particular thing that you will be taking, right, so how many times you will be pushing by using the collect as particular command, so many times it will be pushing initially to the particular temporary path over there, and from there it will be actually pushing into the particular summary index, okay. That is what it will be doing, okay. This is one thing. And secondly, if you see the source type over here, whether it is from the particular scheduled report or from the particular collect as the command, if you use, and if you push the data into summary index, you will be having only one source type, which is the stash. Stash it will be saying. So what is the stash as the source type? What is the stash source type? So Splunk, whenever especially it pushes the data into summary index, right? So because of the reason, it won't consume any licensing, okay, whenever it pushes the data into summary index. So stash is the particular source type it will be creating. So whenever there is no license, that will be happening whenever the data is pushed into summary index, okay, it will be creating stash as the particular source type, okay. So this is the second thing that you can always observe across all the 4 types, so across all the 4 sources, okay, whatever the data that we have ingested, right, for all the particular times, okay, we have got only stash as the particular source type only, okay. So this is the other thing that you have to understand. And again, if I come down over here, okay, and especially if I click over here, okay, so if I click on any of these particular things, okay, last one, if I click over here, this is source type I have taken, right? So here also I have got the particular CVP underscore reserved underscore count as the particular field, okay, where it will be pushing the particular field, right, whatever the particular command we use, SI top we have used, okay. Because of that reason, we have got this particular field over here, and apart from that, we have used search and score name again. What we have used over here, search and score name, the marker, for the marker parameter, we have used search and score name as the field name, and we have given the value as collect underscore client underscore counts, right? So here, if you go and check over here, see, we'll be getting collect underscore client underscore counts. So this, with this, we can always clearly differentiate from which method we have got the data ingested into Splunk environment, into the summary index basically. So here we have got by using the particular collect as particular command, whereas if I go and check the source as the particular, if I remove this one and source as particular client underscore counts, if I specify, what is the particular field I will be getting? The value of the particular field, search and score name, I will be having only client underscore counts. Whereas whenever I use the collect as a particular command, I will be having the value as collect underscore client underscore counts. Okay, likewise, I can always differentiate. Okay, so these are all the differences that we find whenever we ingest the data by scheduling a particular report into summary indexing, or by backfilling the data by using the collect as the particular command, and if you ingest the data into the summary index. Okay, so this is the thing that you have to understand. And likewise, as I have said, we can always backfill the data into the particular summary index by using this particular collect as a particular command. So you can always use test mode. If you make it as true, it will be only running for your checking purpose, but it won't be ingesting the data into the particular summary index. Whereas if you use test mode equals to false, it will be ingesting the data into the summary index. And similarly, marker is the parameter where you can always differentiate. You can always create a field basically with a particular value, where you can always differentiate from which source it has got the particular thing. Okay, so by which type you have used it, whether you have used a collect as a particular command, or you have used the particular scheduling of a report. Okay, so that is the particular thing. So likewise, collect command can also be used, okay, in order to ingest the data into the particular summary index. So this is an important question for interviews as well, how you can backfill the information into the summary index. Okay, so you can always say that you can always use collect as a particular command. Okay, so this is a good important as well as certification question as well. Okay, so this is all in this particular video. Please like, share and subscribe the particular channel so that it will be useful for others as well. So again, we'll be meeting with another video. Until then, have a great time. Bye bye.